Q&A with me, T3. Let me turn on the chat. Yeah, how's everybody doing? I am jazzed. I'm actually trying out some different coffee today. I don't know. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. But we will see. Cheers. We're not doing the official cheers yet. Just wanted to say hello to everybody. Let me sit up a little bit higher. Okie dokie. Yeah. Now I look like an adult. What's going on, everybody? We have Pedro from Mexico, KB from across the pond, Yanko from, well, his name sounds maybe Dutch, I don't know. Mike Colucion, certified T3 bot, says, what's up, on my way out, we'll catch the replay. Thomas Carey, certified T3 bot, Tostada Gaming 93, Darkstar says, yo, from the O, Orlando. Graham Wallace from Dundee, Scotland. I'm from Dundee, Scotland. We have Dean, certified T3 bot, says, good morning, rant away. Taco says, hello from Mexico. Jory, aka Jew, which is accurate. Yas says, good Shabbos to you. And for my fellow believers, hope you guys had an easy fast. For those of you who don't know, some of us Jews out there had to fast a little bit because it was our Day of Atonement recently. But we can eat now, so that's awesome. Kenneth says, I'm from Sweden. Alvance says, your accents are on point. I'm trying. Chief on the watch from España. Jonathan Hernandez, what's up, Jory? Greetings from Tampa, Florida. We love our Floridians. Christopher Johnson, certified T3 from Ohio. Hey! Jan77 USZ from Poland. Wow, we have a very diverse group every single week. And that's why you need to be here every single week. I'm telling you. People, I'm telling you. Mike Colucion, certified T3 bot, says, really like the micro episodes this week. EM, certified T3 bot, says, shalom, my fellow T3 fans, shalom. Darkstar says, bacon? I love bacon. I don't keep kosher. I am an observant Jew, I just don't keep kosher. I eat bacon, I eat cheeseburgers, I mix dairy with my meat. I shouldn't do any of it. I'm a bad boy. Can't be controlled. Django says, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much. Johan Sigfridsson, a very regular viewer from Sweden. Let's go ahead and get into some questions, yeah? Actually, you know what? I just saw something. FaZe Patrick says, when's the restock happening this week? Or I should say next week, because we're still on this week. Next week, we're getting some more watches in. But we do have 2 monthly designs that just came out, everybody. I don't know if we have any moderators here, so I might have to plug this myself if you don't mind. Let me do one quick thing. We have 2 designs that just came out on the T3 shop, and I'm very excited about it. The first one, if I may be so bold, is a little celebration for us live stream regulars. If you guys can click this link here, it is a t-shirt that I just posted into the comment section, and it might have a little something to do with the gong. Gong gang! I can't say gong gang. I can't say it until we actually get into the super chats. And then we're gonna gong gang. But we can't gong gang until we get into the super chats. But there's some people have already picked up the Gong Gang shirts, so check that out. And then this is the product that I'm actually very excited about. If you guys all can please click this link. It's the #1 piece of advice I could give any watch collector. Guys, that hat is the most valuable piece of information you will ever have as a watch collector. EM, certified T3 bot with the super chat. Gong gang, gong gang, gong gang. Oh, we got an early gong gang. Woo! Beat that gong, certainly. GG means gong gang. Heck yeah, it means gong gang. Heck yeah, cheers. We are 5 minutes in, guys. What do we always do? We gotta cheers. What are you sipping on? Let me know in the comment section. I have some instant coffee from a company I've never heard of, but it was sent to me and I'm going to try it out. So, cheers. Tell me what you're sipping on in the comment section. It's still very hot. I'm not a coffee snob, but I don't typically like instant coffee, if that makes sense. Let's try it. It's inoffensive. Okay, this is much better than like Folgers, but it's not. It's kind of weak. Does that make sense? So it's not inoffensive. It doesn't have like any weird, like sour notes like Folgers does. Blah, blah, blah. Honestly, if I were camping or something, that would be just fine. Because I have instant Folgers in my camping kit, and I regret it every morning when I wake up and I drink it. I'm like, this is absolutely terrible. Taster's Choice instant coffee is actually the best in my opinion. My parents have that at their house, and it's I actually really like it. So yeah, check out those 2 new products on the Time Teller shop, guys. It's yeah, I'm very excited about the Don't Start Watch Collecting hat and the Gone Gang shirt. BR Coffee, I have a bunch of it, guys. I can't even say the name on YouTube, but BR Coffee, I've been drinking it for years, actually, at this point. So yeah, guys, let's get into the comments. We've done the cheers. We got people drinking Tim Hortons coffee, eh? Oh, we're just drinking Tim Hortons. Wife's homemade vanilla frappuccino. Dr. Pepper. Banana smoothie. Ethiopian coffee. Interesting. Interesting. Michael Williams, I don't smoke. Never have. Never will. I don't have a vendetta against it. It's just not for me. And when it comes to cigars, it's like an instant headache when I smell it. So I just don't have the palate, I suppose, to appreciate it. But I'm not against it. I'm just not, you know, it is what it is. When you getting a Laco? Great watches. In fact, they made the list of top 5, I think I did top 6 under $500 watches. Recently I made an episode about it. Laco is very, very impressive. But yeah, I don't have one yet in my personal collection. Jissy says, I wish I'd never started collecting. Now I'm always looking at new watches, and I've started to buy watches to my brother and best friend as birthday gifts and Christmas gifts. It's a sickness. I'm telling you guys, just don't start watch collecting. Do not start watch collecting. Opinions on the Glycine Combat sub. I'm not terribly familiar with it. I think that I'm not the biggest fan because once Glycine got acquired by Invicta and started doing Invicta things, and they made a Glycine Combat sub that with the same bezel and markings and everything as the new at the time Tudor Black Bay GMT Pepsi, I realized that Invicta was trying to make Glycine another extension of just like an homage company. What I can tell you is we have done a review on the channel about the Glycine Airman. Let me see. Telling Discord that we're live. I did do a review on the Glycine Airman, and actually I was pleasantly surprised. I think that there are certain things that they could have done better, but I get why there's such a cult following amongst Glycine fans. Let me see. Yes, found it. This was actually a very fun review. Let me post this. So I just posted a link to the Glycine Airman review if you guys want to check that out. It was actually a fairly recent review. What's your take on the Sinn 556? Probably my next purchase. I'm a big fan. So when I was touting the Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot, and that was like the big thing, everybody was asking me, well, what about the Sinn 556? The Sinn is a little bit more of like a modern design because it has a like integrated crown guards, and that could make it more functional. Like that definitely could make it more functional. I was a bigger fan of the round case, no crown guard Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot. But I definitely understand the appeal of having integrated crown guards, and I'm a big fan of Sinn. So yeah, I say do it. Uh-oh! LT! Gong gang! Gong gang! Woo! We already hit the gong. Well, technically I have hit the gong 3 times, but we got 2 gong gangs going on. Guys, let's keep them coming. Thank you so much, LT. We love LT. Yanko says, thank you. Your approval makes me want it even more. Yeah, the Sinn is dope, dude. The Sinn 556. We got Stephen Lee from Harlem, the Big Apple. Jory, have you taken a look at the Serica 5305 dive watch? So I haven't seen it personally, like in the hand, but I think that it's a great. If their other 2 watches that I've reviewed are any indication of quality, then I would say that it's probably just as good. But I have not reviewed that watch yet. Foulet, are you near or farsighted? I am slightly farsighted, but I'm astigmatic in both eyes. So, it's mostly the astigmatism that messes me up, but I according to the eye doctors, I am slightly farsighted as well. Jared Packer, certified teeth robot, says, what up, what up? Buffs, please email me, Jory at thetimetellershop.com. Jory at thetimetellershop.com. I would like to borrow your Laco, actually. No, not stigmata, astigmatism. Oh, dang. Hold on. Amari! Planning on reviewing a Casio MRG. They're amazing pieces in my opinion. Need more exposure. I'm not the biggest fan of the MRG G-Shocks, but thank you so much for the super chat. Gong Gang! Guys, pick up the Gong Gang t-shirt if you are a regular of the T3 live stream. Guys, please pick up those t-shirts. Send a picture in to the website and we will compile the images for an episode. We might even want you guys to film yourself saying Gong Gang, and we're going to put it in an episode. So if you do that, please check out the Time Teller shop. Send in an image of you wearing the t-shirt and join the club. Average Man says, I'm a new sub, like your content. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude. Welcome to the live stream. It's probably going to get fairly crazy. We're 13 minutes in, guys. You know what we have to do? We should have done this 3 minutes ago. We always do it at the 10-minute mark, but I was a little bit late. All right. We got to just cool it. Cool it for 1 freaking second. All right? Just cool it. Because it's come to my attention that some of y'all weren't here during the live broadcast. Now this right now, at 11:43 a.m. Pacific, it is live. But if you're watching it after that, guess what? See this screen right here? It's a replay. You're not live. I'm not seeing you. That's a bummer. I do see you. I see you. I acknowledge you. Thank you so much for watching. We get like 3,000 on average viewers after the fact on the replay. Just be here live 11 to 11:30 a.m. Pacific so you can be here hanging out with us, speaking in tongues, hitting the gong, trolling me about my enormous traps, telling me what you're sipping on, going into your parents' purse and stealing their credit card numbers and sending in super chats. We need you here. Oh, but I live in a different part of the world, so it's really inconvenient for me. Oh, I have a job. Oh, I have kids. I can't be there during that allotted time. Come on. I've heard it all. So we're just going to wave. There's already people waving in the comment section. We got to wave at you. We love you. We see you. Hope you had a blessed Jewish New Year. Shana Tova. Lashana Tova. We love you. But we wish you were here live. Back to the live stream. Stephen Lee says, Lashana Tova, Gamar Chatima Tova. May you be written and sealed in the book of life. That's what we say to each other, guys. So may you be sealed in the book of life, everyone that's watching this. We love you. Happy New Year. Hope you had an easy fast. And let's make this a good year, yeah? All right, everyone's Jewish now. Woo! Matt Rain, certified teether out, says, but no work, no money, no internet, no stream. True. Would I ever get LASIK? No, because it's not bad enough. Okay, so, not to brag, my dad is a doctor, and I've spoken to him about it, and according to him and his fellow physicians, you really don't want to get LASIK unless your eyesight is like really, really bad. Like it should pretty much be a last resort. And my eyesight is not nearly bad enough to where I would need LASIK, so I'm probably not going to do it. But yeah, they recommend probably waiting until your eyesight is very, 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 like, till you really need it. So the answer is no, I'm not going to get LASIK. Just because I wear glasses doesn't, like, I'm not going to get LASIK just because I need glasses, guys. BM, what would you like to see Tudor release next year? Good question. The Black Bay chronograph that they released recently is impressive, wears a bit big on the wrist. I can pull it off. I've worn them, and I have like a little bit above average wrist girth. So I think that those were good chronographs. I would like to see them drop the snowflake hand, maybe even call it a non-Black Bay. Ooh. But here, everyone's talking about, oh, Pelagos chronograph, blah, blah, blah. No, we don't need, no. Here's what they need to do. They need to make a GMT Pelagos. If they made a Pelagos GMT, that thing would sell so fast, it's not even funny, dude. Your head would spin. If they freaking gave the Pelagos a GMT complication, do you know how many people would like line up to grab that watch? Dude, a 600 meter water resistance rating, titanium, plus a GMT complication, that would be insane. That would be insane. They have to do that. They have to do that as far as I'm concerned. They won't do that, but they should do that. That's, let me be clear. Good question though. What would you guys like to see Tudor make next year? Put it in the comment section. Briar Blues says, good day, Jory. Nicole is here. Daryl says, hi, Nicole. Nicole, please notice Daryl. But yeah, like, here's what's going to happen, guys. They're going to make another. They're going to make another Black Bay iteration, and it's going to be disappointing. And we just have to be content with being disappointed. I mean, the truth is that this year, Tudor disappointed us much, much less than Rolex did. So I think really we need to be okay with being disappointed by Rolex. Tudor, who knows? They could still surprise us, guys. Maybe we shouldn't count them out. Just drop the snowflake hands, please. Nicole says, hi, Daryl. Ooh, a match made in heaven? Love found on the T3 live stream? Could it be? Manus says, as a high schooler, the Dan Henry is very alluring because of the price and features. Opinions, buy or no buy? Well, Manus, I did a Dan Henry review. Let me link it to you. Let me find it for you and send it to you. My moderators aren't here today, so I'm stuck being moderator and performer. Oh, God. My life is so difficult. Dear Diary, I wish I didn't have to do this. Linking people episodes and being funny on the internet. I wish my friends were here to help me out. My dad couldn't take me to Hot Topic today, and now I'm upset. I think I'm gonna ignore everyone because I couldn't get the Good Charlotte shirt I wanted. Next time, when I can drive, I'm gonna go to Hot Topic every day of the week if I want to. And I'm gonna eat Long John Silver's, even though my mom told me that it's bad for me. Ugh. Thanks, Diary. Love you. Talk to you later when I'm upset. There, I sent a link to the, that was a little bit for you guys. A little round of applause. That was a little bit. While I was working, by the way, I was sending out a link and I did a full bit. Thank you. Okay, youtube.com/whatever, blah, blah, blah. I sent that link. That is the link to the Dan Henry review, if you want to check that out. We are at Buff. Let me send you the email. Jory at the Time Teller. Oh, dang. I think I told you Jory at the Time Teller shop. Buff, here, my bad. That is not the email that you should have. The TimeTellerShop.com. Here, that's the email, info@thetimetellershop.com. That's going to get to me. So, Buff, it's info@thetimetellershop.com. Info@thetimetellershop.com, not Jory. That's a different email that is not going to work for you. So, info@thetimetellershop.com if you want to email me. People are laughing about Good Charlotte. Great, now he's going to start blaring Hawthorne Heights. So block my wrist, so cut my wrist and block my eyes. Cut my wrist and block my eyes. So I can fall asleep tonight or die. Because you kill me. You know you do, you kill me well. I used to love Hawthorne Heights, so whatever. Guys, we're past 100 viewers. Let's go ahead and do a little wristwatch check. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Explorer 2. Oh my God, Seth! You know, I get 1,000 hugs from 10 million lightning bugs that light up the world as I fell asleep. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause nothing is when I fall asleep. I have the Explorer 2 on my wrist, 16570, GMT complication, date complication, quick set hour hand, 40 millimeter oyster case, at least a 100 meter water resistance rating, threaded crown, just typical Rolex, baby! Matt Rain, Jory, when's the album dropping? Could you imagine if I released an album of just me covering these songs, no music, like no backing track, just me singing from my memory. That would be incredible. Okay, let's get into the watches, guys. Troy, I mean, I'm not telling you that you can't talk about what you want to talk about. I'm going to acknowledge the watches because we did a wristwatch check. Don't roast me about my bad singing. Christopher Johnson is wearing an SRPD27 Monster. He is a certified T3 bot. Stephen Lee from Salem is wearing a Seiko 5 Arabic. Buff's wearing an Orient Kamasu. Excuse me, I'm stuttering. I do declare. Oh my God, don't get me into Foghorn Leghorn. I do declare. I said. We're not there yet. All right, it's too early to ruin the live stream. EM certified T3 bot is wearing a Bulova Computron. Mac Hudson's wearing an Invicta. Dark Star is wearing an Ors 65 bronze bezel. Ryan the Manchester, if you're not a mank, you're a wank. Notice Retrospect 3. The Opulent Life Pagani designed Batman. Fart the Eighth Pain, Seth is wearing Literally Singing With You. Burger Slayer 83. Certified T3 bots. Best band from 2000s is Avenged Sevenfold. I was never huge on them, but I know they were big. Jared Packer, certified T3 bot, loves the Grand Seiko. Thomas Carey, certified T3 bot, Grand Seiko SBGA 231. Longhammer AL, 1964 Timex Self-Wind. Very, very cool. LTQD, Grand Seiko or Rolex? Well, isn't that just so interesting? Great question. I made an episode about it this week. No, not this week, this month. I lied. I lied too. Let me go ahead and link that to you. Grand Seiko versus Rolex. Who makes the better watches? Well, that's just a great question, isn't it? We're going to answer that in this episode that I'm linking you to the comment section. Check that out. Bada bing, bada boom. Cheers. I don't know about 2000s Rob Zombie, but I know about like 1997 Korn. Remember Freak on a Leash? Guys, remember that? I can't be the only one. Korn! I just commented Korn in the comment section. You guys remember Freak on a Leash? Come on. I'm going to spam the comment section with Korn, and no one can stop me because it's my live stream. I missed my calling in life. Guys, yo, spam the comment section with Korn. We gotta spam the comment section with Korn, but spell it correctly, please. Can we spam the comment section? Korn emojis are also acceptable. Spam that comment section, please. Korn. Seth says I should have been a voice actor. I guess I kind of am on YouTube. I mean, let me be clear. I'm probably the least serious watch reviewer on YouTube. And that's why I'm probably the most hated, but also the most loved. It's funny being a polarizing figure these days. It is what it is. Everyone's spamming the comment section with Korn! Freak on a Leash! Dude, that's such a... I wish I could play it right now, but YouTube would ban the audio if I played it. Korn! Yeah, let's get into some questions, guys. At least we know you're not bot. True. Thomas Carey, certified T3 bot, says we hate to love you. Jared Packer, certified T3 bot, says that's why I'm a fan of you, Jody, and Mark. Y'all got great personalities. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a ton of really amazing watch reviewers out there, guys. Don't just stick to one. You know, everyone's trying their hardest. Everyone's putting out great content. and they're all a bunch of really good guys. So check everyone out. What's the weirdest watch I've ever owned? Someone in the comment section, what do you think, out of everything you know, out of everything you know about my collection, what would you say the weirdest watch in my collection is? I think it would have been the Hamilton Jazzmaster Open Heart. I think that probably would have been the weirdest watch in my collection. But I sold it, so I suppose it's not. Self-Made Millionaire says, is Luminox okay? Well, I reviewed Luminox and I kind of gave you all my opinions on that company in this episode. Let me go ahead and link that one to you. Luminox Navy SEAL. Tool watch or toy watch? Ooh, what a good title. Look at my beard in that episode. Wow, I look so different. April 8th, 2020. Dude, I had a huge beard and I had hair. What happened to me? Oh well. Can't live in the past, guys. Am I right? Well, there's the link to the Luminox episode if you guys want to check that out. Life of Sam says, I think the Mudmaster is the weirdest one you have. I actually have it with me today. Would you guys like to see it? You guys like to see me Mudmaster? This is like a big honking watch. Look at that. But it conforms to your wrist pretty nicely. Guys, should I do a mid-stream watch swap? Have I ever done so on this channel? Dare I? Dare I? I'm doing it. Dude, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it! You guys can't stop me. Guys, are you ready for it? I don't think I've ever done this in a live stream, boy. I'm about to take off the watch that I showed you to put on another watch. Nicole and Daryl are flirting in the comment section. We don't have any moderators, so you guys better clean it up. Clean it up! I'm about to do something I've never done. I still have my Reverso. Why do you miss it? I still have it. The anticipation is killing us. Yair. Gamar Tov. Hope you had an easy fast, brother. We're going to go ahead. We're doing it. Watch swap. Check out that tan line, guys. It looks like one of those chocolate pudding cups where it's like vanilla in the center, chocolate, vanilla, chocolate. Let's go ahead. You can't handle the truth of the watch swap. Christopher Johnson, certified Tudor, says, this is insane. Almighty Ohm says, elitist. He who hath more than one watch. Which? Yo, spam the comment section. Which? Spam it. Spam it. Which? Nicole and Daryl are both embarrassed because I called them out for flirting. Spam the comment section. He who hath more than one watch. He's a witch. Witch. Mudmaster time, baby. Comment section's going off. You know what's crazy? Dean already gave me permission to rant, so I'm going to rant. By the way, guys, before I go any further. Yeah! Earth, round, moon, flat. It is what it is. all-in-one watch? Which? I can pull it off though, right guys? This isn't that weird. I think I can definitely pull this off. Like, hey, welcome to the T3 shop. Can I help you find one of these awesome vintage luxury watches? What's your favorite kind of watch? Can I offer you maybe a Zenith High Beat? Maybe one of these Hamilton Gentleman watches? Oh, are you asking about this watch? This is not vintage, but if you're interested, I do carry it at my T3 Amazon store. As I do a shadow jutsu, and then I morph around him, and then we beat him up for asking questions about G-Shocks. Could you imagine if I just did a jutsu and then sent them to the shadow realm? It is what it is! Welcome to my world, Naruto! Alright guys, I'm gonna tell you something crazy about witches. Are you ready? Are you ready? So I'm from New England, right? This map up here is of Boston. And New England, it was kind of the beginning of the country, if I'm totally honest, right? And there's some deep history, and it's not all good, guys. It is not all good. So when we were younger, and I mean like much younger, like in grade school, our schools used to take us to Salem, okay? And pretty much in like every state there's a Springfield, and there's Salems everywhere also. There's a Salem, New Hampshire, there's a Salem, Massachusetts, but they would take us to Salem, Mass, all right? And that's where the Salem witch trials were. Ooh, we're getting kind of spooky ooky. Guys, should I make this? Guys, do you want this to be even? Yeah, because there's Boston and there's California. I was born here. I moved there when I was 3. And then I moved back here when I was an adult again. Do you guys want me to make this story even spookier? Give me the green light. Do you guys want this story to get way spookier? Alright. We're getting spooky. Alright. We're gonna tell a spooky story, guys. Yo, spam the comment section with ghosts. Spam it with ghosts. We're not going to do it until we spam it with ghosts. It's almost Halloween, so we're going to get super spooky today. I'm going to tell you something crazy that happened to me when I was, like, 9. I think I was 9 years old. Alright, we're getting spooky. Alright, hear me out. So, when I was 9, alright? I'm not trying to scare you guys. It's still me. It's still me. Okay? It is still me. I don't want to scare you. Dude, I look jacked right now. Okay. Hear me out. In New England, can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? Give me all your Snyder's honey mustard onion pretzel bits. Give me all your Snyder's honey mustard pretzel bits. Give me all your Snyder honey mustard pretzel bits. Give me all your Snyder honey mustard pretzel bits. Alright. I can't see you guys very well. It's actually better. Okay. Let's check it out. When I was 9 years old, my school took us to the place where there is the Harlem witch trials. Could you imagine the Harlem witch trials? Oh my god, that should be a skit, dude. No, they took us to the place where they did the Salem witch trials. All right. And it's like, you know, this old town, old area. It's old New England where the country began. And it's pretty insane because they would take us into these houses and do tours about like what they would do to these people that were being accused of witches, right? And when I was 9, it was like spooky ooky. Like all we would think of was like black cats and like, you know, people riding around on brooms. But when I walked outside, because there were like multiple houses that we would do tours at, and we would all walk in because we were a school. I walked around the side of one house, and there were like these older kids, so they must have been in high school. I was like in elementary school, so or like, yeah, I was younger than 9, I guess. I was like in elementary school. I don't know. There were these like high schoolers around the corner of this one house that I guess were also doing like a school project there, and they had this like thick paper with Beavis and Butthead on it. Do you remember those characters? And they were tearing off little squares of it and putting it on their tongues. And I asked them what they were doing, and they said casting spells. And I was like, what? I was like, y'all casting spells out here? I couldn't believe it. Because I was like, my brain wasn't developed. I was this little kid. And people are telling me to read the comments. Guys, it's still me. Yeah, I'm telling a story. Let me read I will read the comments. Just give me a second. Hey guys, I have hair again. Alright. Hear me out. Can you guys hear me? Can I continue, please? So, okay. So I was 9 years old, about 9 years old. The Salem witch trial area. They were talking about like dunking witches. Read our comments. Yeah, I'm gonna read the comments. Life of Sam. Just let me finish. Just let me finish my thing. All right, bro. Who interrupts a story? Yeah, everyone's interrupting the story. You guys can keep commenting, but don't yell at me to read the comments. I'm in the middle. All right. Okay. So after we took a look at like, cause you know it's like a neighborhood. So all these houses, they haven't been renovated. They haven't been like changed. We have Devin. Gong gang! Gong gang! Excuse me, I'm shedding. So you go from house to house to house with all these old school, you know, they have like butter churns, they have like little like cast iron skillets and cauldrons and stuff, and they have people wearing like bonnets, and like it's just like really spooky. They have like old dolls. Because this is from the beginning of the country. And so when I went outside from one house to another, I saw these high schoolers. And the thing is that when you're little, everyone looks way older than you, like when they're not even old. So these high schoolers look like straight up adults. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm the youngest in my family, so my oldest sister, like when she had her friends over, I thought they were like old, like old people. You know what I mean? I thought they were like straight up, like adults. So I saw these high schoolers like in between like the haunted houses, and they had this like thick piece of paper with Beavis and Butthead on it, and it was like perforated, and they were tearing off like squares of this Beavis and Butthead paper, and they're putting it in their mouths, on their tongues, and they told me, hey kid, we're casting spells over here. And they tried to like scare me, and I got like super scared, right? Because I was a little kid. So I ran back into the house that like my like the chaperones were at and everything, and I told the teacher that they were like they were adults in the alleyway telling me that they were casting spells. And so my chaperone like went out there, and I just continued going on the tour. Then when we took a break for lunch, I saw straight up these like Massachusetts police officers arresting those high schoolers, and I was like, oh my god, the cops like caught a bunch of witches. Like these cops caught the witches that were like trying to cast spells. And I went home on the bus thinking that I did like a great thing. Years later, like 3 decades later, I realized that I just narked on a bunch of high schoolers for taking acid. So that's my story. So yeah, it is what it is, dude. I didn't know what that was until I was like way older, but I was like, yo, they had that Beavis and Butthead acid. So, yeah, that's my story, guys. I accidentally narked on a bunch of... They were casting spells, dude, and then they got caught. And I was like, yo! Dude, I was the coolest guy on the bus ride home, though. Because I was like, yo, I caught a bunch of witches. Like, you want to talk about the Salem witch trials? I caught some witches straight up, and the cops found them. But ends up, it was just some teenagers doing drugs. But I was little, so... You're a wizard, Airy. Narc. Yo, honestly though, people are saying shame on me, but the truth is, they probably shouldn't have gone out of their way to interact with me, right? Like, I could have just like walked past them, but they were like, we're casting spells here, kid. Ooh, and they were like, and then they were like, boom, because it was like corn, you know what I mean? So they were probably yelling like corn at me and stuff, and they shouldn't have interacted with me. If they just let me walk past, I would have just been like, but they went out of their way, and then yeah, they got caught, dude. It is what it is. To be fair, they thought you were a squirrel child. Yeah, I probably did not look human to them. They're like, whoa, this little toad is talking to us. We're casting spells, little toad. Boom. Go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed enjoyed that little story. Oh, that was funny. I hope they're okay, though. I hope it didn't, like, alter their lives negatively. I mean, the truth is, they probably shouldn't have, they probably should not have been doing drugs, though. Your accent does not sound like in New England. It's true, because my parents did not grow up in New England. So my parents did not have a New England accent, so I didn't hear it from my parents or at home or anything. So I do not have the New England accent. I can guarantee they thought you were a hallucination. Well, that is funny though. You know what? I was about to say I'm not proud of that story, but I am kind of proud of that story. So, whatever. Too bad. Snooze, you lose. Devin asks, Jory, how many beater watches should one have in a collection? Someone was screaming it during your story. As many as they want. It's their collection. So, yeah. The Time Tripper. Almighty Ohm, is it weird that I prefer the non-watch chat so much now? No, that's not that weird, because I'm going to be honest with you. Can I blow your guys' mind real quick? The reason I love the live streams so much is because I can talk about things that aren't like dedicated to a singular plot in an episode. Do you know what I mean? Not that I have like main arcs and like B plots and shit in an episode. It's not like this serious thing. I'm just saying, like, if I were to review this watch, I'd probably only talk about this watch during the episode and yada yada yada. But like, the live streams are so valuable to the channel because I can actually interact with you guys and talk about like really random things that are outside the watch norm. So if you guys have watch questions, I'm obviously going to answer them. This is a Wristwatch channel, but if you guys want to talk about literally anything else, that is perfectly fine as well. What's my favorite beard oil, comb, or brush? Okay. I use something called Redken Brews, and I have it at my Amazon store. All right? I have the Time Teller Amazon shop. I carry it there. It's because it's not super strongly scented. I'm going to tell you something. If you use a beard oil, if you go to a store that has beard oils, all right, and you smell it, and it smells really fragrant and really good, you're going to want to buy it, right? Because it smells nice. But that's a big mistake. That's a rookie mistake. If you buy a highly like scented beard oil and you put it on your face, it's going to give you a migraine like really quick, okay? And that's a huge mistake that a lot of these like beard companies do. You don't want something super fragrant on your face because you're going to smell it all day long, and it's just terrible. Redken Brews at the Time Teller affiliate store. It smells very masculine and like earthy, but it's not so strong that when you have it on your face, that's all you smell. You don't smell it when it's on your face. Gives your beard a little bit of a sheen. It stops any like flyaways, but it also moisturizes your skin. You don't want dry skin under your beard. It's not a good look. It doesn't feel good. When most people say their beard itches, it's because it has nothing to do with their beard. It has to do with the skin under their beard. They're not, getting deep in there when they shower. They're not exfoliating, and they're not moisturizing their skin. So that's my little tip. I'm 16. I will be enlisted properly in the British Army next month. Thank you for your service. What watch can you recommend? I'm looking at a Marathon. If anyone has anything for trade, I would be interested in. Marathon's fine. I would honestly go with something like a Garmin Instinct Tactical or a G-Shock. Personally, I'd probably get something like a Timex Ironman, G-Shock, Garmin Instinct Tactical, something like that. But thanks for serving. You're a badass. Beard balm is also a must. So good for your beard. Cascadia DIY. Yeah, true. If you want to go further, you can get beard balm. Honestly, Redken Brews is pretty much the only thing I use right now. I'm not really affiliated with them outside of me just having it at my Amazon affiliate store. But yeah, start there and then get your beard wet, so to speak, and then you can start looking at other kinds of products. Oh, here's another tip, actually. Get yourself a wet hair no tangle comb, okay? A wet hair comb. It's like a comb with like swirly comb teeth, and that way it won't kink up in your beard, and it won't hurt when you're combing, because beards get knots, and so get a no tangle comb. That's what I use. Carl Thornton says, I have a G-Shock 5610, could use that, just a Marathon is more appealing to me. Whatever floats your boat, guys. Whatever floats your freaking boat. Jory, do you use a beard brush as well? I have one, but honestly, I use a wet hair comb and beard oil like every day. That's like the basics, is what I'm going to say. Sounds like he wants the basics. Basics, a decent, not highly scented beard oil and a wet hair no tangle comb. And the comb I bought was like $5. It's not, you don't have to buy like super expensive things right off the bat. So get your beard wet with those two basic things, and then you can get into, you know, beard balms, beard combs, beard specific scissors, and you can really go crazy. Because dude, having like beard grooming is like a hobby now. It's crazy. It's like a hobby. I grew facial hair my junior year of high school because I did a program at Berkeley Music in Boston, and I didn't bring a razor. Okay, my junior year in high school. Sorry, my junior year in high school, I did a program at Berkeley Music. I stayed there for a few weeks, and I didn't have my razor, and so I grew facial. So like for me, it was just I grew facial hair. But for other people, it's like a hobby, which is dope. I mean, people look at the watch collecting hobby and they think it's really strange. So, you know. Amonk93 says, hello, just ate my Taco Bell with the fam. Hey dude, what happened to the SKX poster? I just switched it up. Now it's an Explorer 2. I don't hate the SKX. Why were you at Berkeley, for singing? No, for drums. Marathon is Canadian. What instrument do you play? Drums. Reading comments, guys. If there's ever like silence because I'm reading comments. Let's get a few more questions, comments. Maybe we'll hit the gong. And then we're going to wrap this up. We've been here for an hour. Drums, that fits you. Yeah, because I'm crazy. I'm surprised with that beautiful singing from before. All right, John. Yeah, I'm down to start a band. She. But yo, guys. Okay. Have you done very many watch mods beyond strap exchanges? I'm not a modder. I don't really modify my watches. I have like people like Nathan from 4:44 p.m. that'll build me a modded watch if I want, but I don't really do much outside of changing the straps. So, kind of boring. Now playing. Jory and the T3 bots. Targo Florio. Yo, Jory, loving the channel as always. Question, who does the best, strongest full face loom? Hemel Airfoil. Oh my god. Full face loom. See, that's a really good question. The thing is that I don't like that kind of look. I don't like full face loom. So I think I don't have an answer because I don't know. I never pay attention to that. John, we only do Milli Vanilli covers. Girl, you know it's, 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 girl, you know it's. Milli Vanilli got caught in like the early 90s or late 80s for using backing tracks and just not actually being singers at all. They got caught live and it was really embarrassing. Do I have a drum kit? Yes, I have multiple. Full phase loom Indiglo. That's not really loom, right? Only certain people will get that joke. Yeah, old people like me. But guys, I actually have a question for you. How do you guys like those YouTube shorts that I've been doing? Been kind of diversifying, kind of want to have a little bit more fun. I'm already having a ton of fun with the channel, but kind of want to have even more fun, and I've been doing these little comedy shorts. Can I double bass? Yeah, dude. I played grind for like most of my life in college, bro. I was in like, it was like blast beats and breakdowns and stuff. So, yeah. So I hope that you enjoy these little shorts. We're going to be putting them out weekly, just because I'm trying to have some more fun with the channel. And that's kind of more of my personality, you know. I think that if I only do watch reviews, it's not a disservice to you guys, but it's just, I also want to just kind of explore a little bit more on the channel. So I hope that you have some fun with those. Check out the Time Teller shop, please. We have those 2 new monthly designs, that hat and that Gong Gang shirt. Pick one up, support the channel. We really, really, really do appreciate that as well. So guys, we've been here for an hour. We're gonna wrap this one up. You could have been anywhere this Saturday morning, but you chose to hang out with me, and I really do appreciate it. Tell your friends to come to the T3 live stream every single Saturday around 11:30 a.m. Pacific. We'd love to have them. We talk about things that aren't just watches, guys. So, yeah. Hope everybody had a fun time. Guys, what do I always tell you? Number one, get out of your comfort zone, because it will pay off, I promise. Doing these live streams, starting a channel, and putting myself out there was very uncomfortable, but it was worth it. You gotta tell someone you love them. That's probably the most important thing, honestly, because sometimes when you're down in the dumps, just showing love to someone else makes you feel better. And finally, you gotta tell yourself you love yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. So, yeah, have some fun out there, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time, I just tell it. And yeah, enjoy the shorts, enjoy the channel, enjoy the new designs at the Time Teller shop, and I will catch you on the next one, guys. Love ya, and I will see you on Monday.